Hello. Um, I, yeah, welcome back. If you know me from before, welcome in. If you don't, um, today I'm starting Life is Strange Remastered. This is actually technically replay because I first played Life is Strange back while it was still releasing episodes in 2015 when I was 14, and I'm now 21. So that's kind of crazy. Like, this game has been a part of my life for so long, and I love it so much. It was actually the first game I ever had on my own Steam account. So it's special to me for that reason, as well as also just being just like such a great game and such a not I wouldn't say positive influence, but it was a great escape for me throughout middle school, and it was my go-to. And it's my second favorite game of all time. And for 7 years, it's managed to hold that spot. It was first for a while until 2018 when I played The Last of Us for the first time, and then that took its spot. Because, like, look at me. I can't like things in normal amount. No, but it isn't Last of Us related, so I'm not gonna get into how much I love that. But I do love it a lot. But yeah, I love Life is Strange. Like, I am a diehard Life is Strange fan. I have been wanting to play this remastered game since it came out in February, and I haven't been able to because of school and life and trying to finish the other Life is Strange games before I played this one. And now I'm finally here, and I'm so excited to see it and revisit this game, especially since it's been so long. Like, I actually like don't really have a perfect memory of every single scene anymore. I used to because I replayed it a shit ton in middle school, but now I don't because it's been like 6 years since middle school. So, yeah. But I am just excited to dive in. So, yeah, just gonna get into that now. Um, I do want to say that my camera quality looks great while I'm filming, not when I output it. I don't know why. So just bear with me, okay? I don't I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully you can't see that pop up. What's happening? I literally can't see my screen. The music. For some reason it's on the wrong monitor right now. I'll move it over in a little bit, but I'm already gonna cry. I love this game. Okay, well, let me switch monitors now. Why won't it work? Hello? Ah, okay. I'll have to maybe do that in settings. Yes, I accept. That was weird. That looks weird. Oh my god, it already looks so HD just by like that. The words. And the Okay, so yeah, since I am so in love with this game, I'm going to be nerding out over these simplest things, okay? Okay, can I change what monitor? That I can move it? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. You can't see the game at all. Well, now that I can see my other monitor, I can see that you can't see the game. So, I mean, it's not like anything important happened. So, I'm not gonna edit that out. It doesn't matter. Wait, wrong thing. Yeah, my camera looks so like the quality looks amazing right now. But when it outputs, I don't know why, but it's so bad. It bothers me. Where is that it? There you go. Okay. I'm just gonna mess with my settings. The one thing about my videos, if you're new, I kind of like to keep them more like streams where it's just unedited because I'm lazy and also I find that more fun to watch. Like I love watching streams, but I don't want to stream because I don't have the time to do that. I also don't like getting live comments because I am sensitive. Oh. I can't change it right, which is valid. It just really bothers me that the camera looks so bad. And I don't know why. And I don't know how to fix it. Let me just look. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, we're just gonna deal with that. Back. Okay, so as I was saying, even just this text is so much higher quality. Oh, look at that little lens flare. But yeah, I'm gonna be nerding out at all the little things because I love this game so much and it's been part of my life for so long. And whoa. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. So yeah, you know, I love this game. I don't need to explain more. I think you guys get the gist. I forgot it starts like that. Oh god. Oh, she already looks so much better. Okay, wait.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
You'll make it there. Don't worry. Use WSAD. Why'd you say it in that order? I mean, it makes sense. North, south, east, west. I think I did that wrong. Yep, I did. Okay, wait, but look at her. Queen! She has emotion standing up. It's like so much more zoomed in. Maybe it's just because I'm playing on a bigger monitor. And I was playing on a laptop when I purchased it. Okay, the storm. The clouds look so much more realistic, so this is like so much more terrifying. Okay, actually the clouds are like realistic, but also not. The line, it's the horizon line, that's weird. Can we just talk about how iconic of a start of a game this is? Like,
holy shit.
whoa. She was showing so much more emotion in her face. Like, she actually genuinely looked terrified there.
Whoa.
Oh
That
my
was
god,
so
she looks so
surreal.
different, but in a good way. Oh,
little pieces
ew.
of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in
These pieces of
class.
time can frame us in
Everything's
our
cool.
glory and our
I'm
sorrow.
okay.
I don't
From
want
light
H.G.
to
Jefferson.
shadow.
He
From
can
color
stay bad
to
quality.
chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and
Oh my god.
that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Seeing everyone in HD is
Weird.
kind of weird.
Diane
I'm not
Arbus.
used to it.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
I forgot
You
the
feel like
controls
Look
were
at
like
this
that.
crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
Be
I
proud
can
of
hear the class
yourself.
laughing at me now.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay. When I first played this game as a kid, I related to her a lot. And I still do. But I've been to therapy. A lot of therapy and shit. So now I don't relate as much because I don't have as much self-esteem issues. So it's kind of weird. I can already feel how that's like a weird disconnect already. Because or when I first played, I remember being like, yeah, I'd feel the same way. But now I'm like, girl, be proud of yourself. So I'm proud of myself for making it this far.
Totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Seriously, though.
How right now?
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment
Oh,
of desperation.
I
stop!
haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
Shut up, Jefferson.
If
I'm
anybody
gonna...
else looked at this, what would they think?
That you are cool. Because I also keep a journal and that makes it cool. July 10th, 2013? 9 years! This is weird. This is so weird. This does not feel that long ago. Like, this is making me realize how much I've grown since I first played this game, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not because, it's weird because I don't feel old, but I feel like time is stupid and a stupid construct, and I don't like this feeling that was 9 whole years, because 9 years, that's almost a decade. And so much has happened in those past years, and I am so different now. Like, this is crazy. And I feel like this is gonna just be a theme throughout this playthrough, like, of me just realizing how different I am playing it now as a 21-year-old than I was as a 14-year-old. Which is just so crazy. And I know that's not 9 years, but that's, it's 7, because I played it in 2015 and this was 2013. Okay, I can do math. Anyway, focus on the game. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though... I remember this, like, word for word. I recreated her journal because I was that obsessed with her. In case you were wondering how much I liked this game. I am incapable of liking things a normal amount. But I have a good excuse because I am neurodivergent. I did not know at the time, though. I didn't know until like 2 months ago. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text on my Blackwell scholarship office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last minute of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. That's how I felt when I got into college. Just like any college. I thought I was going to get rejected everywhere, especially since my first letter was a rejection. So that was like, I understand that feeling now. Another weird thing about aging. Oh. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all of the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking. Yeah, homegirls love with coffee shops. Like, still hung up on a friend from 5 years ago. I understand because I'm kind of in the same position where I have an old friend from 5 years ago that I still think about a lot. But that also was love for me, so... Max, you're in love. Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire, now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson? Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. We're boys. Oh my god. So many signs. Yeah, this girl is gay. How did I not notice that? Oh, well, that's because I didn't even know about myself. So, valid. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th, 2013, my 12th birthday. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited and clearing out my room, though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle, so instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now, so I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew! I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. We never really knew what those friends were. Is one of them Steph? That would be cool. But I think Steph was in Arcadia already by then. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. Poor Max. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day in my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes. As if I'm a Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all. Woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. Ugh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus he's dark and witty. Like dark humor? I'm assuming that's what she means. Any other way that could be does not apply to him, so I think she means dark humor. Comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner. Or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading. But this is exactly what I wanted to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip. He just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. No, you don't. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop me from feeling special. Like Victoria, Chase, and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott, wallet, is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bake to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended. But him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. I love Kate. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and funny and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Wait, what? What did I just read? Yes, okay. Sometimes I need a minute to process what was just said. Alright, September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or I hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us in our class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much work are you avoiding? Don't call me out like that. It's not due until Monday. I have time. October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And it only got worse. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Oh, you can bust out the scary movies. What are you talking about? I've been watching them. I mean, summer horror is kind of a thing, but like, it's always time for a scary movie. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. Last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I have to find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. Is that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party? Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Okay, but this is... Now, I can still relate to her a lot. Like, this is very similar to how I was feeling when I went to college. Like, I was in my own cocoon for so long, and I had a few people I talked to, but it wasn't until I, like, actually put myself out there that I got closer to some people, and I stayed close to, like, friends from high school. From my hometown, like how she does eventually with Chloe. So yeah, we still are like really similar. Also, since the first time I played this game, I've read The Catcher in the Rye and watched Twin Peaks, which are two major inspirations for this game, so I'm excited to see how these connect, especially since I did like The Catcher in the Rye. I know that it's like kind of controversial in the fact that not liking it, but just like it's one of those books where you either love it or you hate it. I liked it, mainly just because I can't even remember why, but I did like it. Like I didn't really find the main character annoying because I mean he was just a kid going through a lot of shit. Like I thought his attitude or whatever was a little reasonable and kind of like something that I've seen like in real life, and some of the thoughts of like being a little judgmental to people, and like thinking that they're phony or whatever. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've had those thoughts before when I was younger, so I didn't like hate him for it. There are some things he does that are a little bit fucked up. I'm not an apologist, but I can still appreciate the book and a well-written character. Like you can appreciate a well-written character without thinking that the character is good. You know? And Twin Peaks is my favorite show of all time, so I am so excited to see all the connections. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. There's going to be a lot of talking, me talking about my experiences. Because, you know, it's me revisiting the game. That's just how it's going to be. And if you don't like it, then don't watch, because I'm not going to stop. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the Instacamera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship, even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature. I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese. Oh wait.
Isn't that too easy?
Stop.
If anybody
I don't want to
else
hear
looked at
him.
this, what would they think?
I don't want to hear him talk. Especially not about that. I'm going to try not to spoil, just in case this might be your first time seeing this game. But we don't like Mr. Jefferson, and you will see why. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. Stop. That is already gonna make me cry. That was sad. That was a sad first line. Oh my god. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Man, she looks like a real person. That's impressive. Like, they didn't even alter her that much. At all. They just, like, made it more HD. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18-year-olds at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work gets a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. Ugh. She does everything but sit in his lap. Stop. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win that Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Haha. Okay. I do understand the hate towards Victoria. And as you can see, Max doesn't like being hateful. But this line is a bit too far. This line is a bit too far. We don't need to slut shame. Especially since it's all just speculation. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. And one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? Oh god, that was... I did not realize that. Oh. Oh, poor girl. Oh, that makes some things hurt a little more now that I've been reminded of that. Okay. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kind of aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Your work is good enough to win, Max. Be proud of yourself. Okay, I'm not... Okay, I was gonna say, please. Stop. 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 Ah, where'd my mouse go? Oh my god, why does he look just like David in Life is Strange 2, when David's in Life is Strange 2? I have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. I remember that word for word. Hey Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. TTYL. XOX. Sorry. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. It's just all from him. I haven't sent him anything. That's so funny. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please. Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message, sorry. Awkward. Okay, why can't I exit?
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence?
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
She could have taken
Upgrade
another
the
approach.
voices or
I have to admit,
I'm
I'm not a
just
big
not
fan
used
of
to
her
this.
work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria.
I
He
do love
captured
my
the essence
analog
of
camera.
post-war beat America.
I should take a
And
quick
there was
picture now.
honesty about the
Why
economic
did she
conditions of the
decide
era,
to now is
but a
my
beauty in
question.
the
Like,
struggle.
you're in the middle of a
You don't have
lecture.
beauty without a beat. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie.
This is so
A
embarrassing.
dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Oh, look at that emotion.
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Daguerrean process.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max.
Some of us
Is
forget
there
things under
anybody
pressure.
here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes,
I was
a
close.
process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in
Oh, I
people's
was
faces,
right.
making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
That was not the angle I took that at.
You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Don't look at him like that. Girl. Kate!
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
You're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Mr. Jefferson,
Looks like somebody was already working on this.
That's
Cool.
pretty.
I just worked so hard on this shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
And I want to
Oh.
represent
Oh, why do
Hi,
my
Max.
teeth look like that?
By participating, by putting yourself out
You
there
seem
in the
quiet
world.
today.
Now,
Just
no matter
thinking
who
too
wins,
much.
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody
I
to
hear
feel
that.
excluded from this process, but
Want to go
I
grab a
also
cup
want
of
everybody
tea
to
and
know that
bitch
this
about
world
life?
is
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
I want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Hey, it's still not perfect, but much better than it was before. I really don't like the way our teeth looks.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Dear Kate, we love your porn video episode, Taco Academy. Oh, I hate how mean people are to her.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
I don't remember if that was in the first game. I'm gonna stay away from you, actually. 1 second, let me look around. I don't remember where all the looky spots are.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Notice how it's a woman half naked. That is a trend. I bet she was a minor. That is also a trend. Mark Jefferson's Noir Beauty. Film versus digital. Who will win?
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Product accessories supported about its contact. Grilled 64s. Greenlit. With all the speed and power expected from the new Greenlit, the is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want, straight out of the camera. JPEG images already have a superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness, and malleability. Specifications by. That is a lot of money. Woo! We're not reading.
School
Okay,
books are
good.
gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Yeah, I remember when people decorated their notebooks like that, their textbooks like that. I wanted to, but I couldn't figure out how, and I was too lazy to look it up.
Huh, this might make a cool shot.
I forgot to actually. No, I'll show you that when I play Before the Storm Remastered because it's more fitting. Yay, first pick that you can't see. First picture. I'm gonna put this back 'cause it's a good spot. Okay, it's saved, but I can never tell when it's like pictures if the save is actually real. It wasn't in Life Strange 2, so I'm not gonna trust it.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson? That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith, good to see Abaddon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Are you an everyday hero? Find out, enter town. Find out, enter to win. Everyday Heroes Photo Contest. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Deadline, October 9th, 2013. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school in the National Everyday Heroes competition at the Site Gallery on October 11th, 2013. Damn, that is really... They decide the winner so soon. 2 days? Wow. You may submit only one image on approved paper for consideration. For those 18 and under, parent permission form must be included with the image. 2 days does not seem like enough time to look through submissions, but whatever.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
So are the does.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Yet.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
Yeah, you don't want to see what kind of pictures he takes with that camera.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
I know that feeling.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
It's the creepy vibes.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
I hate that he's right. Fuck him.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
before we get into the iconic walking through the hallways listening to music scene that I recreated, because I was obsessed with this game, still am. Let's be real, I still am. Before we get to that, I'm gonna stop here for today. I know we didn't do much, but whatever. As I said, I like to make my videos like a stream format, so it's gonna be a lot of talking. It's more like commentary than a let's play. Which, speaking of, I've been considering maybe doing commentaries for like movies and stuff, because I also like movies. I don't know if I actually will, because it also is fun to just do it on my own. I have some ideas that might just stay ideas, really. And I won't speak them all into existence because then I'll feel like I'll have to do it. But we'll see. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed watching this, revisiting this favorite with me, the remastered edition. Speaking of remastered editions, The Last of Us is coming out in a week from tomorrow. I won't be able to play it on release day because it's also game day, but it's whatever. Anyway, back on topic. If you're new to the game, I hope you enjoyed so far and you like Max, and everything. And I don't really know what to say because I don't really remember what it was like playing the game for the first time, so I hope you're enjoying it. If you're also revisiting this, I hope you like it as well. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, maybe. Um, I'll see you all next time. I'll try to make it tomorrow, but I do be a busy bee, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Maybe tomorrow.